Summer drawing to a close here in the southeast. The roof is closed at the wondrous Mercedes-Benz Stadium due to the hot temps still outside here in downtown Atlanta. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week one. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
It's gonna take it. No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm for the safe, my tennis nigga.
And this is the first NFL carry for the Wisconsin Badger, Jonathan Taylor. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's third down.
From the gun, Jones. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
24 yards.
So opening drive, third down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on third down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a three-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
On first down, Jones. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here's Jones to throw on third down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the All-Pro Stephon Gilmore. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Marlon Mack, his first carry of the game. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Brings up second and 4 at the 28-yard line.
The last run got 6, now second and 4. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack down to the 25. A 3-yard pickup on second and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on third and a little more than a yard. From the gun, it's Tua. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run here with Mack. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 6.
Again, it'll be Mack. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Looking to run with Mack. And this time he is in. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Falcons have taken the early lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
7. Seahawks, nothing. Brown-Negron set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Flushed up, and he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Josh Allen able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. To try again after the sack. Jones. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
22 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
Jonathan Taylor.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
To the 49-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Taylor. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That's the end of the first.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Seahawks, nothing.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Throwing Jones. And Amendola with a catch. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. On 1st down, it's Taylor. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
The tackle made.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Falcons' 39-yard line.
Taylor. Pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 30. A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and just a few inches.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
The Seahawks on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Now Jones. And this one's tipped and intercepted. McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 31-yard line.
Now a guy who missed the last 2 full seasons is Jarek McKinnon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run here with Mack. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They'll run the screen with Mack. Mack gets hit and the ball is free. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. 16 yards, a first down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Good positioning, and it's picked off. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2.
Been there, done that.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he has met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Alec Ogletree in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and...
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home. And they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Jones on 3rd down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Henry Ruggs. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception into red zone. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Big hold of the 30. And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Marlon Mack. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
Back the ball carrier.
Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's got Snead. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The safety Jamal Adams able to break that one up.
Incomplete. He was covered by Jamal Adams.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And again, it's Tagovailoa. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 36-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this carries into the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Third quarter starts with a run by Mack. He'll have a first down past the 30. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run with Mack. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he is He's tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? Third level run, first level being the D-line, and linebacker second level, and the secondary the third. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense.
A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman.
Wayne Gallman.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 26. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Here's Gallman. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
4-yard line.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Forced out to his left. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash, drafting the run. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll run it with Mack. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That's an excellent stop right there here in this tie game. They're doing their best to hold the fort and at least force a field goal attempt.
They'll try to pound it in with Gallman. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the lead. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too, because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running flag, and it paid off handsomely.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 6. And the Seahawks first down.
Now Jones throwing out first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Josh Allen, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough task here, though, 3rd and long. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Henry Ruggs making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. All right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt. They'll let Taylor try and run. And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the 4th quarter. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Now left side on the swing pass. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Tua, a big spot for the rookie from Alabama. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. They'll go again here with Matt. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now at a 3rd and 6.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Now Gallman. Seahawks have picked it up. Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for a 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. He'll let this go deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Henry Ruggs now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. Flush to his right. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Falcons 14.
And it's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score. He's got him in, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time.
At the 43-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. They're going to Gallman here on the screen. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now Tua.
At the 40-yard line.
Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
He's been a one-man dynamo on this drive so far, and you know the other receivers would love to get involved. But right now, his skill and his play has his team in a great position to put 6 points on the board.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Michael Gallup there to make the grab. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score.
For the extra point.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
The 44-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Falcons grab it. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. The defense, they were... swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. Can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now Tagovailoa. He'll buy some time right. And it is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
Back to throw is Tua. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play. Has him in field goal range with a chance to win. So it all comes down to the right foot of Graham Gano. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it all comes down to the right foot of Graham Gano. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And the kick is good. Graham Gano connects as time expires. And the Falcons are going to win the game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Atlanta, they can breathe a sigh of relief as they're able to eke out the 1-point victory here in the opener. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try again next week at home against New England.